Yo, what is up, everybody? Chris here from Big Sports News, Axe Rotation, however the flip you know me on these interwebs. And today I'm going to be bringing you guys a preview of the Major 4 tournament in beautiful Paris, France, which should be the biggest event in the history of the CDO. Now, hope you guys enjoyed the intro as always. And without further ado, I'm going to get right into our tournament. We start things at 8 a.m. EST. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty early. That's when I usually wake up to get ready for work. So really wasn't expecting this. So I'll be honest, G2 they've been getting so close and they just keep hitting that wall seemingly. I think they're going to run into a green wall this time, not OpTic, in one of these brackets. If you missed the last video, G2 has played OpTic in the bracket a lot, but I don't think they meet them again this time. I think OpTic, they get to the Riyadh Falcons once again, and they farm some free Falcon points. I think they'll look a lot better on LAN. I think it's a 3-1. Sorry, it's taking me a second because my mouse is like messed up. Can I just manually enter this? Okay, there we go. 3-1. So we'll lock that in. LA Thieves versus Ravens. We'll make this one pretty quick. I'm going to say 3-0. I just don't see Ravens with Nox beating LA Thieves or taking a map off of them respectively. Respectfully. GentleM8s at home. I'm going to say home event cheese. JoeDeceives cheese. All the above. I think they take down Faze Vegas, who've looked pretty shaky. They've rebounded a couple times, but Mates realistically should have won that online series 5-0, as many people have said. So I think Faze Vegas is definitely the safer choice there. I'm sorry, Paris GentleM8s safer choice there. Sorry, I'm sick, y'all, so my brain is just not firing on all cylinders at the moment. So those are our 9:30 matches. Then we move down to the bottom, where we have G2 Minnesota taking on Toronto Koi. Ooh, the battle in the north. G2 just won it last time, but Koi should have won it. I'm going to say Koi take it in a 3-1 fashion. I think this Koi team, I'm sorry, Koi, G2, I'm so like out of it, y'all. I'm sick, I'm drowsy, I'm Benadrylled up, so sorry for any errors I make. But yeah, I think it's going to be a 3-1 for G2 Minnesota, even though they did lose the last matchup between these two teams. I just feel like G2, they've gotten too close too many times, and I'll back them one more time. Speaking of backing people one more time, I'm going to go with the Vancouver Surge to get the upset here over the Breach. I really like Mamba. I really like this team, and I think they definitely do something really surprising here. So, speaking of teams that I think do something really surprising, I think that the Miami Heretics take a close 3-2. I know the Heretics have yet to show up on LAN this year, but there's so much pressure bringing Real in. I feel like they'll rise to the occasion. We have Faze Vegas taking on C9. I think it'll be a pretty free win for Faze Vegas. And then they take on the Miami Heretics, so I'm definitely going to need a minute before I vote on that one. It looks like our last matchup of the day is Elim Round 2, where we'll see G2 taking on the Surge. I'm going to back G2 here, even though the Surge have been looking phenomenal. They've caused a lot of upsets, and they've pushed good teams like Faze to the brink. I just feel like G2, with all of their close losses, will be a lot more dialed in, and I feel like they'll correct those mistakes. So starting things off on Saturday or day 2 of the tournament, we have the Heretics taking on Faze Vegas. I think new day, new phase. I think they take down Miami, a team that they've really struggled with. It's just been embarrassing all year. And, you know, this is the last LAN event of the season, so I feel like Faze will probably, if they face Miami, I feel like they'll probably be locked in, and I think they take them down. So going back to the top half of the bracket, we have the Riyadh Falcons taking on OpTic Texas. And the last event, I did back Riyadh to win it, but I'm not going to do that this time. I think OpTic win at 3-1. I think they'll learn from their mistakes, especially in the vetoes from the last series, and I don't think they let those same maps through this time. Speaking of people learning from their mistakes, I do think that the LA Thieves, their 14 series win streak will probably stop here. I think Paris GentleM8s, they're at home. It's hard to go against them. Those French fans are going to be loud. JoeDeceives and the boys have been looking much improved. Even when they've lost, the losses were very, very close, and they were indicative of the fact that Koi, keep thinking of Joe being on Koi, that Mates has really improved a lot. So, that means that our next series of matches will be in the bottom half of the bracket. We'll, of course, have the Riyadh Falcons taking on Faze Vegas. And, you know, Riyadh's are looking a lot better, but it's just hard to count out Faze on a Saturday, and especially Faze booking a ticket to a Sunday. This year they've been mainstays on Sunday. I don't see that stopping anytime soon, especially when Riyadh, they were up, they were down, they were all around. I don't know. I feel like on land things will peter out and consistency will reign supreme. That's why I have Faze taking on the LA Thieves after they take down G2 Minnesota with this 3-1, in my opinion. So that means we will have just the winners finals, 11 semis, and everything else left. Try and make this quick because, as I said before, I am quite sick right now. So just doing this as a last minute thing. I think this time, I think the home cheese comes through for the GentleM8s. Yeah, if you watch my last video, I believe the OpTic Texas need to come through the losers bracket to win the tournament. So that's what I'm going to bank on. I'm going to say the LA Thieves beat FaZe here. I think LA just has their number at this point in the season, especially with this meta. So I'm going to go with that. I think similarly, I think they have OpTic Texas's number as well. So I think they take them out here, even though I did think OpTic Texas can make a final and win it. I just don't know. And in the grand finals, I think the home event cheese will come through and reign supreme. Mates is a relatively new team. We don't know what their real ceiling is, and it looks to be pretty high. So yeah, that was about wrap it up for me, guys. This is the fastest tournament prediction video I've ever done, but it's just because I'm not feeling good. So hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and come back for more if you're looking for highlights or any event recaps after this. So yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Hope hope you have a great morning, noon, or night wherever you be on this beautiful planet. I'll catch you on the next one. Once again, this is Chris from Fake Tourist News, Axe Rotation, however the flip me on these interwebs, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.